Okay, folks, and I just wanted to show some people, how much stuff I actually have on the Unreal Engine. Okay, we're gonna just slowly scroll down through some of this stuff. Okay, all right, all right. These are all the developer packs that I have to play with, plugins, different things, etc. Blah 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 blah. So when you go on about how you're a console, you go home and you play a game, right? And I'm sitting here going, PC's the master race because look at all the shit that I can do. I can make my own games, motherfuckers. Okay? I don't need this bullshit, okay, of DRM, Xbox Networks not being up, or PlayStation DRM, or all this other shit, okay? All this crap, okay? Now, you want to go up here and just have a little more of a gander at what's going on there, right? Okay? These are all the categories. So we'll switch that off for a minute here. We'll just go to animations. These are just custom animations that someone's done for everybody to use. And at one time they were either free or, something like that. I might have bought this one here because I like the gunslinger. But anyway, you get all kinds of things in here. Okay? These are literally almost 1,000 animations right there for character cinematics or gaming, your NPCs. Oh, blueprints. This is the lazy way of doing everything instead of C++. You just drag and drop a moron to do it. Okay? Well, not a moron because obviously console people can't handle it, right? Not to insult you in that sense. It's just that the one guy saying, I go to work all day and I use a PC. I come home and I just want to put a game in and go. Oh, okay. So it's not about, it actually working when you do it because this weekend's Xbox issues were, I mean, I can't even, I got a PC sitting over to the next to this one. This can do ray tracing in cinematics, okay? And even about 15, 20 frames a second in real time, okay? And the difference is the other one over there actually has two more cores. It's a FX 6300. It's older, but it's not supported by Game Pass, okay? This one is, okay? And I can guarantee you, it can play almost all the games that were on the PC Game Pass, okay? All of them, but they don't support that. So then that forces you to go buy a new motherboard, a new CPU. You see what I'm saying? Or new PC. This is what's driving some of the sales. And I did make a mistake when I was talking to these guys. Well, there's 343 million PCs sold. They apparently are counting these Chromebooks and tablets as PCs. They're just they're what I call the console version of a PC. There it is right there. That's your console version. You're gated to what you can do, and that's it. You can't really be taking those apart and doing things with them like you can a PC. You can't upgrade them. You can't. Then they want that. They want it that way so that it breaks down. You got to go buy a new one instead of just getting a part that you needed to fix it. I mean, we're entering an age of where stupid is seen as good, which is just bad. Okay, it's just bad. Anyway, so okay, so these are all those little blueprinting things. Okay, so just pop out of there. Now characters. Now this is where it doesn't include the Paragon ones. If I go to the main thing, it'll show those. But these are just some of these I bought because they were super on sale and super cheap, right? And some of these, they come in little packs of whatever, and there's just like skins on them and whatnot. And there's animal packs and creatures and monsters, and some of them you can kind of put pieces together and make different stuff with them. And, and this is just a start. Okay, like you could get in there and if you have some texturing skills, you can mess with stuff too and change things. And you can do it mostly in the engine nowadays too if you wanted to. Let's see here. This is the big one here. Okay, environments. like places like maps and things. Some of these are sets where they have dozens of them, eh? Like these landscape packs and stuff like that. Some of these are fully fleshed out areas that you could just take pieces from and redo into something totally different if you wanted to. I mean, the whole point is having so much here that you are inspired that you can then go and make something really unique and fun. Okay, I start off with all of this, showing you what it is, what they are, and I run around in them, showing you that I can not only have the ability to actually get it running, but I do a little tweak here and there. I add a character or something and just make it a little fun to run around in. Doing the basic cinematics and stuff like that in the lower versions of the engines, talking to more professional people, learning more about how all this is done, right? You know, and I'm sitting there on my little game channel there and playing games. Just, you know, and I'm going to start going into games that fewer people play and just haven't seen. And there's so many games that you don't get on consoles, right? Right? Like that World of Warplanes. That is fun as beans. Okay, you don't see it. You get some half-assed game on the Xbox that doesn't seem to work, right? What's Sony got like that? Like Microsoft has a flight simulator. Ooh, that's fun. Just fly around in an airplane. That's it. It gets boring real quick, right? Oh, to pretty point. You know, and the message also is, there are millions of people with computers that don't have top-end graphics cards that play video games too. These console people are so arrogant, it just astounds me, right? Including everybody should be the goal, not leaving, poorer people behind or people that are smart and don't want to pay stupid graphic card prices. Or, like what is it, $900 for a PlayStation 5? Fuck, man. For that kind of price, I can get a PC now that has a better graphics card in it than the PlayStation 5 does. So go fuck yourself, Sony. And Xbox? Uh, you know, look at all the crap I can do. I can make money. See, here's the kicker, dumbasses. I can make money with a PC. Okay? And you don't have to be fucking supremely good at doing that. It's easy. Start a YouTube channel. Learn basic video editing, and bang. All you need is 1,000 friends to watch you for 4,000 hours inside of a year. 4,000 hours. Wow. And just to give you an idea, that's 10.9 people for an hour a day. All right? It works out to around 11, we'll say 11 people. So 11 people a day for a year, and you're monetized on YouTube. Okay? Now, they've curtailed me for 2 months to do live streams because of that Russian troll, but that's fine. Whatever. I see he's back to doing videos again and stuff. They should give him a copyright strike and him and his friend there. Anyway, I haven't bothered with any of that since. I mean, I gotta ask them about why this Total Rome video, I have a notification that there's a claim on it, but it doesn't affect me. I'm like, what's the claim then? I thought I'm free and clear here. I uploaded my video and his isn't even online. And so what the hell are you talking about? And yeah. And we were both going, what? And they did the strike without his permission. So somebody did something. There's a bunch of errors in that. But anyway, so back to this. You got little things, right? Okay. All kinds of environments. And there's some new ones that come out today, every beginning of the month. And I used to show them off, but I don't show them off anymore as much because, you know, I got other things to do. I just got other things to do, and it wasn't really getting much attention. So whatever. Um, oh yeah, what else was I going to show? Okay, so that's environments, right? And you got these mega scans things, right? These are things in like anywhere from 2, 4, and actually 8K, and they're scanned and whatnot. You could just do so much with the crap like this. Like, yeah, go ahead and do it. Yeah, well, the problem is this is higher end, and you know this PC doesn't have the bestest cooling system, so I've had to improvise, as one might say. The newer PC seems to run cooler, so yeah, there's that. And we have visual effects stuff, right? All kinds of wacky stuff. Weapons, textures, sound effects. I just grabbed a few of those. Props, all kinds of fucking props. See, there's all these kinds of war machines, bombers, fighters. I got all this in this one here. It's just, oh, I gotta go and get the glass thing, and I'm gonna make like a little museum to one side, and just kind of have all this stuff over at one side. You know, like there's ideas for all this space cockpits, so I can do cinematics for flying in ships. You know, you can modify these things and do all this stuff. And this is just you know basics. Okay, what you do with all this stuff, right? You know, barrel. Okay, and there's more in here because then you go down here where the Paragon is. This is what I was trying to say about animating. Like, you know, I'm surprised somebody hasn't done something like this. Okay, let's say I go into, where is this guy? Where did he go? This guy. So, okay, here's a black guy, right? Soldier, right? Okay. Well, you don't look like a soldier there. That looks like a creature or an orc you could use as a monster. Oh, wait, there's another different guy and another different guy. You see what I'm saying? They don't have to be the same person, right? Now, that could be him dressed up in another outfit because you can see his face there. Then you got this guy, totally different, right? So how do I get out of that? Okay. Like, see, and that's the thing. So if they give you 50 people and, you know, there's an average of, say, 4 or 5 skins each, suddenly you got a character set of 200 there that you can play around with. Plus, then you have the other ones I showed from the beginning there. Monsters, creatures, animals, people, blah, 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 right? You know, and I see that this month Epic finally started when they do the free content here. Okay, you go down free for the month. See how it doesn't say what version of the engine they're for? Okay, it doesn't, right? The reason I grabbed all these is because for the first month, this is in the first month that they decided to start giving back stuff that also is for the other engines. Okay, you'll notice when, say, I click in here, 425, 427, and 5. That's admitting, this is basically admitting to them that too many of us are not going to be using the Unreal Engine 5. I am not paying $2,000 for a 30 series card. Okay. Now, meanwhile, the 3060, which is the replacement of the 1660, has dropped so much in price. I may start saving for one, and maybe instead of a 3060, I'll get a 3070, which puts me even Steven with a PlayStation 5 or new Xbox Series X or X. Imagine that. Wow. And then the 40 series cards are coming, right? Now put, you know, all these people that would be hoarding these cards to sell at stupid prices, they're going to get burned bad, man. You better be dumping your cards soon because you know, get out your wallets. Every year there's going to be a new card, and that's the way it's going now. So yeah, there's going to come a point when there's not much more they can do with these things, and then it's just going to be the same thing every year. And that's the point. You know, you're gonna get there with this VRAM. That's it. Okay, guys. I mean, some games use RAM. Okay, and the CPU, and some games use the CPU, and they use the graphics card barely. Okay, it's weird. I get that a lot too. Like when you're on the engine side, you're using the CPU and you're using the the RAM a lot more. Okay, the graphics card just is like a snapshot for doing things, especially in cinematics. That's why I can do ray tracing with this 1660 Super. I mean, who the hell would go buy a $4,000 graphics card to do ray tracing on when you can get two 1660 Supers for like what, $600-700, which is the price of a 3060, right? And do twice as much work, right? Uh, you see, it's smart and they're stupid. You see. Anyway, anyway, okay. You guys have a good one. I'm going to get into some more games tomorrow. I just want to take the weekend off and just kind of well around a bit, rest up, etc. for next week. Anyway, take it easy, guys.